almost like you have a wrench in the middle of the ball and you're turning that wrench with your fingertips so it's going over. Hey, you know what, Coach? I'm really learning a lot from your Analyze This series. I really hope you keep this going for a long time. Thanks, Brooklyn. I'm glad you like what we're doing. And are you saying that because we use that clip of you saying, Analyze This? What can I say? I'm a natural. More Analyze This coming up next on The Art of Bowling. Hey you guys, welcome back to the Art of Bowling channel, where we take your bowling game from here to here. Hey, if this is something you want for yourself, hit that like button and subscribe. Capiche? Hey, tell you what, I'm just gonna wait here until you hit that subscribe button. Okay, Brooklyn, I don't think it works like that. I know people, and they got ways to make you subscribe.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I got it from here, Brooklyn. Thanks. Let's just get started with Analyze This. The first one we're going to do is Diego. He's been a long time AOBer. He's been subscribing since our second or third video. I will tell you, Diego has come a long way from when he started. I've seen Diego's videos for a very long time, and like 3 years, and he has come a super long way. I can tell he's been watching him, paying attention. His arm swing is freer, it's much better. He's got a nice pendulum going on, which is going to make him very consistent. One thing Diego does need to work on is his left arm. Kind of brings it out to his side. It needs to kind of go in front of him, so when it pulls back straight behind his back. Remember, when you put your arm out in front of you, the thumb stays down, and we keep it going back. That's what we have for Diego. Make sure you're using that better arm, better Diego. It's really going to give you more power and engage your hip a little bit more and give you better balance at the line. The next bowler we have today is Dan Haynes.
The lanes were actually kind of normal on this lane. Now, when we moved down the league, they were pretty wet. But this one, the lanes were actually kind of normal on this lane. Now, when we moved down the league, they were pretty wet. But this one...
Dan has, it looks like pretty good timing. Dan has a very nice flowing arm swing. He's really letting the pendulum, letting the weight of the ball act as a pendulum on his shot. Just needs to keep the elbow in and the hand underneath the ball a little bit better. Good to practice that with 1-step and 2-step drills. One thing is, Dan is coming around the ball too early and his hand's kind of on top of the ball when he's releasing it. You can see his fingers up here on the ball. And we would ideally like that hand and his fingers to be down below the equator of the ball, where that green line is right there. One of the things Dan can do to get his hand under the ball a little more is to cup the wrist and keep the pressure on the ball with the index finger. Also, Dan, instead of trying to hook the ball, try to throw it straight. Don't try and turn on it so much. The ball's still going to hook. You're just going to get a little bit more forward roll out of it. And, keep that wrist cupped. It's like you're using your wrist to put a second rocket on the ball, that it's going to spin over the top of it this way. Almost like you have a wrench in the middle of the ball and you're turning that wrench with your fingertips so it's going over. And that'll give you a lot more rev rate, a lot more power. Thank you for your submission, Dan. We really appreciate it here. We hope you guys learned a thing or two today in this episode of Analyze This. Remember, if you want to be part of this series, head over to our Facebook page, Art of Bowling, and drop your videos in there in a private, type message. And we'll get back to you, you know what I'm saying? And if you really want to transform your game, join Coach Art's Patreon page, where he will personally give you the time and attention your bowling really deserves. From all of us guys over here to all of you guys over there, Thanks for watching, and see you guys on the lanes.